13-26, and here we got proof positive and evidence that just because we're getting further along in the exercises or the problems doesn't mean they're getting more difficult, and in this case they're getting quite a bit easier, and so I'll show you. 25 says, let's go back to problem 5, and what you might want to do is copy and paste. Okay, copy and paste that information from 5, right? This is where we had the cities and we got the police and the crimes, and so we bring that up here and we just paste that in. Okay, and then it goes on and it says, so determine the standard error of the estimate and the coefficient of determination, and interpret the coefficient of determination. So we've got that. Well, we need to know what our R is. Okay, it doesn't ask for that, but we're going to need to know that. So we can do the little correlation thing, right, to figure that out. So let's go to data analysis. Okay, correlation. There we go. Okay, our range is simply going to be equal to these two columns here, right? Columns, labels, output. I'm going to put it right up here. That's where I got it now, so it's going to cover up. I got to hit OK. So my correlation is I think we'd already found that back here, right? Didn't we have to do that? Yeah. Okay, so we get copied and pasted that over as well. And to find out what our coefficient, what's it called? The coefficient of determination, okay, is simply R squared. Wow. So it's simply equal to R squared. Kind of done. Well, I got to figure out the standard error of the mean, and I'm going to show you guys the easy way to do that instead of the hard way. The hard way would be there on page 451, where the standard error of the estimate is equal to the sum of y minus y hat squared. Yeah, we'll do it the easy way. Okay, so anyhow, the coefficient of determination I've decided is 0.7654, and what that means, so you know, if you go back, is that 76% of the variation in crimes, okay, our dependent variable, 76% of our dependent variable can be explained by the variations over here in our independent variable, x, or police in this case. So now let's do the standard error. Okay, that's really tough. All right, we simply go to data analysis. Once again, we use that regression. Okay, and our y input then, our dependent variable, and remember in this one it didn't really matter. We could probably run it backwards and we should come up with the same. I got labels. I'm going to do it in a new workbook. Fine. Okay, and I should have the same output that I have right here. Same output that we had when we looked at the other problem, right? And our standard error is, surprise, surprise, the one that's labeled standard error. There you have it. Like I said, it doesn't necessarily get more difficult just because we're getting up in higher numbers.